You are standing in the middle of a crowded garden center with a heavy plastic tray in your hands, feeling that familiar knot of hesitation in your stomach as you look at the vibrant price tags and wonder if these beautiful flowers will even survive until the 4th of July. There is a hidden reality about the horticulture industry that most big-box retailers would rather you not discover. A secret that separates the frustrated weekend warrior from the gardener who actually enjoys their outdoor space without ever lifting a trowel after the first month. You have been taught to believe that a beautiful yard requires a grueling schedule of pruning, feeding, and constant watering. Yet the truth is that the most stunning landscapes in the world are often those where the gardener has done the least amount of work possible. By the time we reach the end of our journey today, the mystery of why your previous plants failed will be replaced by a clear, foolproof roadmap for a garden that pays you back in beauty every single year. If you are tired of watching your hard-earned money wither away in the summer heat, then this conversation is exactly what you need to hear. So make sure you stay with me until we reach our final selection, because that 9th plant is going to completely redefine how you think about garden maintenance forever. The peony is the undisputed monarch of the low-maintenance kingdom and represents what I like to call the ultimate legacy investment for your home. While many gardeners view plants as disposable seasonal decorations, the peony is a permanent resident that can quite easily outlive the person who planted it, with some specimens known to thrive and bloom in the same spot for over 100 years. This is a plant that rewards your initial effort with a compound interest of beauty that only increases as the decades pass. Imagine a flower so resilient that it can survive the harshest winters of Minnesota or the Canadian prairies, only to emerge from the frozen ground with thick reddish shoots that eventually explode into fragrant blooms the size of dinner plates. For those living in USDA zones 3 through 8, the peony is essentially an ironclad guarantee of spring elegance that requires almost nothing from you once it has found its home in a sunny spot with well-draining soil. You do not need to worry about complex fertilization schedules or delicate winter protection because these plants are built to endure. The economic value here is staggering when you consider that a single peony root, which might cost you $30 today, will provide thousands of dollars worth of cut flowers and visual appeal over its century-long lifespan. There is a deep sense of peace that comes from knowing that the flowers blooming in your yard today could very well be the same ones your grandchildren enjoy decades from now. They are the antithesis of the modern throwaway culture, standing as a sturdy, fragrant testament to the idea that the best things in life do not have to be difficult to maintain. If the peony is the monarch, then the daylily is the rugged pioneer of the garden, a plant so tough it is often found thriving in the forgotten ditches along rural highways without any human intervention at all. The common name is actually a bit of a misnomer because while an individual flower may only last for a single day, a mature clump will produce a seemingly endless succession of buds that keep the show going for weeks or even months depending on the variety. For the gardener who is tired of dealing with finicky perennials that collapse at the first sign of a heat wave, the daylily offers a level of durability that is almost hard to believe. They are not picky about soil quality. They can handle the salt from winter roads, and they are largely ignored by the pests that plague more delicate species. If you choose a reblooming variety like the famous Stella d'Oro, you are essentially installing a perpetual color machine that will brighten your landscape from early summer right through the first frost. These plants are the ultimate problem solvers for those difficult slopes where grass won't grow, or for the edges of driveways where the heat reflected off the pavement kills everything else. By choosing daylilies, you are saving yourself at least $50 every year in replacement costs for the annuals you would have otherwise bought to fill those gaps. They truly embody the philosophy of planting something once and enjoying it for a lifetime, requiring only a quick clearing of dead foliage in the late autumn to stay looking their best. There is a specific kind of succulent that bridges the gap between the desert and the traditional English cottage garden, and that is the incomparable autumn joy sedum. While most flowers are fading and looking ragged as the late August heat settles in, this plant is just getting started, showing off thick, broccoli-like green heads that slowly transition to a stunning dusty rose and eventually a deep coppery red. This is a plant that actually prefers a bit of neglect. If you water it too much or give it soil that is too rich, it will actually become floppy and lose its structural integrity. It is the perfect choice for the busy homeowner who might forget to move the sprinkler for a week or two during a dry spell. Sedums are essentially water storage tanks disguised as beautiful ornamental plants, making them nearly immune to the droughts that are becoming more common in our shifting climates. They are hardy across almost all of North America and the United Kingdom, standing up to the cold just as easily as they handle the sun. One of the most rewarding aspects of the autumn joy is its ability to attract pollinators, as it becomes a vital landing pad for butterflies and bees during the lean months of the late season when other nectar sources are scarce. You are not just saving time and water, you are creating a miniature sanctuary for local wildlife that functions perfectly well while you are inside enjoying your air conditioning. If you think these plants are impressive for their resilience, wait until we get to the next one, because most gardeners make exactly the opposite mistake when choosing their focal points. The coneflower, or echinacea, is a native powerhouse that brings a touch of the wild prairie into the structured environment of a suburban yard. These plants have spent thousands of years adapting to the unpredictable weather of the American heartland, which means they can handle torrential rains one week and blistering winds the next without dropping a single petal. The classic purple coneflower is a staple for a reason, but modern breeding has introduced a rainbow of oranges, yellows, and whites that are just as tough as their ancestors. What makes the coneflower a set-and-forget masterpiece is its deep taproot system, which allows it to reach moisture far below the surface where other plants would simply wither. Beyond their aesthetic value, they are a literal pharmacy for your garden, known for their medicinal properties and their ability to strengthen the local ecosystem by providing seeds for songbirds throughout the winter. Instead of spending your autumn cutting everything back to the ground, you can leave the dried seed heads of the coneflowers standing, which creates beautiful winter interest against the snow and saves you hours of yard work during the coldest months of the year. It is a plant that asks for nothing but a bit of sunshine, and in return gives you a year-round performance that feels both sophisticated and ruggedly independent. When the temperature soars and the air feels like a furnace, the Russian sage stands tall with its silvery blue foliage and airy lavender-colored spikes that look like a cool mist hovering over the ground. This is not a plant for the gardener who wants to spend their time pampering their flower beds. In fact, the Russian sage thrives in the kind of poor, rocky soil that would be the death of a rosebush. It is incredibly heat-tolerant and thrives in full sun, making it the ideal candidate for those south-facing walls or open areas that receive no shade throughout the day. Because the foliage has a distinct herbal scent that is somewhat reminiscent of sage and lavender, it is naturally resistant to deer and rabbits, which often treat other low-maintenance gardens like an all-you-can-eat buffet. You are gaining a massive architectural presence in your yard for the cost of a few gallons of water during its first season of growth. After that, the Russian sage is on its own, growing larger and more beautiful every year without any intervention. It provides a long-lasting bloom period that stretches from midsummer through the end of autumn, ensuring that your garden never has that mid-season slump that so many people struggle to overcome. For those of us who have a yard dominated by shadows and large trees, the Hosta is the silent savior that turns a dark corner into a lush, green sanctuary. While many people focus on flowers, the Hosta proves that foliage can be just as dramatic, offering a variety of textures and colors ranging from deep forest green to bright chartreuse and even icy blue. These are perhaps the most reliable plants in existence. Once you put a hosta in the ground, it becomes a permanent fixture that slowly expands into a magnificent mound of leaves. They are so durable that you can actually dig them up, chop the root ball into 4 pieces with a sharp spade, and replant them to create even more coverage without spending another dime at the nursery. This ability to self-multiply makes them an incredible financial asset for anyone looking to fill a large space on a budget. They are the ultimate set-and-forget solution for the north side of a house, or underneath an old oak tree where grass simply cannot compete for nutrients and light. While they do produce tall stalks of lavender or white flowers in the summer, the real value lies in their consistent architectural presence that remains flawless from the moment the first curled leaves emerge in the spring until the first hard frost of the winter. And if you believe that beauty always requires a sacrifice of time, the next plant on our list is going to challenge everything you thought you knew about shade gardening. If you have ever dreamt of a lavender field but live in a climate that is too damp or too cold for traditional Mediterranean herbs, then Catmint is the answer to your prayers. Specifically, varieties like Walker's Low provide a massive explosion of soft purple flowers that look almost identical to lavender, but come with a constitution that is 10 times tougher. Unlike true mint, which can be an invasive nightmare that takes over your entire lawn, ornamental catmint stays in a tidy, mounded shape and behaves itself perfectly in a mixed border. It is a plant that actually benefits from being ignored. The more you fuss over it, the less it seems to thrive. The sheer volume of blooms it produces is staggering, often covering the entire plant so completely that you can't even see the green leaves underneath. If you notice the flowers starting to fade in midsummer, you can give the whole plant a quick haircut with some garden shears, and it will often reward you with a second full flush of color before the season ends. This single act of maintenance takes less than 2 minutes and provides you with months of additional beauty. It is also one of the best plants for suppressing weeds because its dense growth habit creates a living mulch that prevents sunlight from reaching the soil surface, saving you hours of backbreaking weeding throughout the summer. As we look toward the early parts of the year, the Hellebore, or Lenten rose, emerges as a true miracle of the botanical world by blooming when the ground is often still covered in a blanket of snow. While most of us are huddling inside waiting for the first signs of spring, the Hellebore is already pushing up thick, leathery evergreen leaves and nodding, cup-shaped flowers that can range from pure white to deep, dramatic burgundy. These plants are the definition of toughness, thriving in the dry shade found under large evergreen trees where almost nothing else will survive. They are virtually immortal once established, and because their leaves are so tough and contain compounds that are unpalatable to wildlife, they are almost never touched by deer or rodents. The flowers themselves are incredibly long-lasting, often remaining on the plant for 3 or 4 months as they slowly fade to a beautiful papery green. By adding hellebores to your landscape, you are effectively extending your gardening season by several months without adding a single task to your to-do list. They are a quiet, sophisticated investment that brings a sense of life to the darkest, coldest days of the year, proving that a low-maintenance garden does not have to be dormant for half the year. Finally, we reach the 9th plant on our list, the bleeding heart, which is a classic Victorian favorite that remains one of the most enchanting sights in any spring garden. There is something truly magical about seeing rows of perfect heart-shaped pink and white flowers dangling from arching stems as if they were jewels suspended in the air. Despite their delicate appearance, bleeding hearts are surprisingly resilient perennials that return with more vigor every single year. They are the perfect bridge between the late bulbs of spring and the early perennials of summer, providing a burst of high-drama color just when you need it most. What makes them a great set-and-forget option is their natural life cycle. Once they finish blooming and the summer heat arrives, the plant will often go dormant and disappear entirely, tucking itself away underground to wait for the next spring. This means you don't have to worry about watering them through the hottest months of the year or protecting them from the sun, because they have already finished their work for the season. They are the ultimate seasonal surprise, a plant that asks for nothing but a quiet spot in the shade, and in return gives you one of the most beautiful displays in the entire world of gardening. Taking a step back to look at these 9 selections, it becomes clear that the secret to a beautiful yard isn't found in the latest expensive gadget or a complex chemical regimen, but in choosing the right partners from the start. You have seen how a few well-placed peonies, daylilies, and hostas can transform your outdoor space from a source of stress and financial loss into a self-sustaining sanctuary that grows more valuable with each passing season. This shift in perspective, from viewing your garden as a chore to seeing it as a collection of resilient long-term investments, is the key to finally enjoying the home you have worked so hard to build. If this honest, practical approach to creating a high-impact, low-effort landscape resonates with you, then you have found the right community to support your journey. We are dedicated to helping you achieve the yard of your dreams without sacrificing your weekends or your bank account, so I hope you will join us by subscribing to the channel. There is so much more to share about how to work with nature instead of against it, and I am already looking forward to showing you some incredible techniques in our next conversation that will make your gardening life even easier.